everyone, and welcome to the Retro Gamer Quiz. It's Wednesday. It's been 2 weeks since we had the last one, and I don't know about you guys, but I've been well looking forward to doing this stream because we've got an absolute cracking lineup. We've got Retroredsteve, and I've just been speaking to him behind the scenes, and guys, he is as Welsh as what you think he is. I tell you, we're going to need some sort of translation tonight because between me, Scott, and Steve, yeah, it's gonna be fun, I think. So really look forward to this one, guys. And I'm going to introduce you to Retroredsteve. He's the challenger, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Here's Steve. Hello, mate.
How is it? How are you?
Absolutely fantastic. We've got one rule tonight, Steve, for me and Steve, and that is we're not going to talk rugby. That's our one rule. Apart from that, everything's good to go.
Yeah,
so,
we leave the egg alone tonight, but
yeah, I think so, mate. I think so. Oh, got a few retro people in there. We've got Lee, retro chef, and Pete on a retro tip. We have got Rob, Essex Retro Gamer, and we've got Chris, Retro 48K. Colin, good to see you, mate. As I said, Colin is one of the guys who looks after the chat for me. He also does a lot of good work for men's mental health charity as well. So that was a thing that was advertised at the beginning. So as I always say, Steve, a problem shared is maybe a problem halved. So
definitely couldn't agree more.
So have you? I always like to ask, have you been doing any kind of reading up or anything like that this week? Or
can't fucking read.
That's a no then.
No, like I said, I'm gonna wing it. I did do a little bit of research on Wonder Boy today because I thought,
you never know.
But it's only a little bit like the year and the maker. That's all. Because honestly, right, I'm fucking shit. Honestly, no, like I even watched one of the quizzes.
Don't put yourself down. Come on.
Oh no, honestly, like I said, the mad thing is, I love games. I love gaming, but I'm just fucking. I must be playing these games and not taking anything in.
Well,
I mean, like the music now. People say about music. I'm like, fucking hell, I didn't hear any of that in our game.
This is me plan. I've been having a good think about the music, and like if it did go, I was gonna put something in like this, like you know how on Mastermind you get like they get like the specialist subject. So yeah. I was gonna base like 3 questions or maybe 5. I can be asked to do 5, but at least 3 questions on your specialist subject, and like we'd talk about what your specialist subject is beforehand, and then that's what we'd do. Yeah. So it'd be just like a one-on-one, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking about doing, or that's next in the pipeline. Anyway, I think Scott's going to be falling asleep soon. He's had a really shit tough day, you know, and he must be thinking, fuck me, between these two, this is going to go on all night.
There's me thinking that. I was thinking that was going to be quite a quick show tonight, but I don't think it's
So, Scott, you're looking a bit tired, mate. You've had a hard day. I'm really glad you made it, that you could make it. You did have me. Your heart was pounding at one point.
You're worried, didn't I?
You did, mate. You did.
Would I have won by default then?
You're going to have to say that one again for me, Steve.
I said, would I have won by default if Scott didn't say that?
I did wonder who let my tyres down in my car earlier. I had to walk 10 miles home.
I knew I should have took the battery out of the fucker as well.
So, guys, tonight's quiz, we've got a nice mix. We'll start off with the pixelated pitch round, then on to 10 fantastic questions, and then I'm going to give you 5 beautiful pieces of music that'll no doubt fire them neurons in your brain, and you'll be like, oh fucking hell, yeah, I know that one. And then we've got the picture round, which is like the cover art. So by that point, you need to have a bit of a lead, I think, Steve, because judging by recent results, Scott's got some sort of like photographic memory from when he was when he used to work in his shop.
This will be over after the first round. We are now. Don't worry about getting into the last round.
Only one of them speaking English, and to be fair, that's not even me, is it?
I was going to say, which one of us is speaking English then?
There he is. The Tractor Boy.
Tractor Boy. Can I just say, on specialist subjects, I'd have it on the Tractor Boys.
It has to be gaming related.
Oh, I'm going to say mine be farm related as well.
So retro gaming questions on Ipswich Town.
Yeah.
Hell, mate. I mean, it has to be a little bit broader than that.
What's your
like,
you're going to do? Fucking Jason Gazelle and Chris Kawamia.
I think Steve's would be like,
you know,
what game I played this week or something. Right, guys. Just want to say hello to everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining us. I've went through some of the messages already, but Retro Chef, Essex Retro, he's getting time to watch tonight. He's not releasing one of his 2 or 3 videos today. Well done, Rob. It's good to see you taking the time out. We've got Pete, and obviously, we've got Stuart for Generation Pixel. He's actually made it from the beginning. Well done, mate. And we've got Geordie Slasher. He's in the house. Nice to see you, Mark. And also, oh God, look. Well, thank you very much. Do you know what? If you're watching beers, but to be fair, you drink beers to everything. Like I don't think I've seen any live stream.
If he drinks a few beers, he'll probably understand what we're all saying better.
It could be. You can always just use sign language in the end. Right, guys. This first round is the pixelated picture round. We'll have 5 different screenshots of various games. I'm not really fussed about whether it's the original or the sequel or anything like that, but it has to be the right game. So as long as you're like in that, I'll use my discretion, but yeah, I think we're good for that. So yeah, I won't be able to hear you while the pixelated pictures is on. So has everyone got a pen and paper? Fantastic.
Pen from the NHS.
That's taxpayers' money, that. I can't say now. Fucking hell, the amount. Well, I'm not. I literally can't talk about that. But anyway, right. Yeah, no, later. It's a good story, though. It's a good story from when I was in the army, and it was a lot of money. Okay, guys. Pixelated picture round coming up. 5 screenshots. Give it your best. Good luck. Do you know what the best thing about that round was? It's got to be the music. Like,
the music was cool.
I put that music on. It's my favourite Amiga. Does anyone know it?
Anything old computer is no.
It's not looking good for the music round, is it? that is the amazing. And people in the comments can answer this one if you can. Let's see who first puts in the comments what that music was from that round. Let's see if anyone gets it. Right. So, Steve, how did you find? Oh, Addy Sneaker Freak has come in first with the Chaos Engine.
I was going to say Chaos Engine, but
I was on the tip of my tongue, I was.
Awesome music, awesome music. Steve, how did you feel you got on there, mate?
Well, the mad thing is, right, I was doubting myself. No, on the last one, how stupid as it sound, the last one sounds, I was thinking, is it the male or the female one?
Don't worry about that. That's like an original or a sequel. So, you know, as long as you've got like the right, you know, sort of game, I'm not really that fussed about, you know.
Yeah, I think I've exceeded my expectations.
Well, good, because I thought I'd make them a piece of piss just to make it feel like you had a chance.
Oh,
Scott, how did you get on, mate?
I think I done all right. There was one I weren't sure of, but I think I done all right in that.
Good. Right, okay. Well, next we're going to move on to the quiz questions. So, 10 questions that are a range of generations, right from the beginning to probably PS1, PS2, because I class that as retro. Steve, I always like to ask, how far would you go back to class something as retro? What's your idea on that? PS1, PS2?
I was thinking about this the other day. To me, I know it's going to sound really stupid, right? But I don't think it's a time thing. I think it's how something makes me feel. Does that make sense? Like my memories.
Like a nostalgia sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think it's going to split it, isn't it? Like, at the end, will we say that cartridges are vintage retro?
Yeah.
You know, they're going to have a different sub-genre in it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Can't sound any more stupid, Steve.
Which farm animal has the sweetest pussy?
Easiest answer ever.
Like I was brought up on a farm, and I don't know the answer.
I thought you was going to say there was too much of a choice.
Nah. Anyway, on that bombshell. Right, guys. Question 1. And just to remind everyone in the comments, we'll go through all the answers at the end, and you're more than welcome to put your answers in then. I'll go through the questions again. We actually had a record number of 3 people kicked out or silenced last week for putting answers in. So, and like it's really shit. Like when I do them, it's just gone or not gone. Like there's no like 15-minute of silence. I haven't got that on my well, maybe I have, but I just don't know how to do it. So I've just got to kind of
you just rule with the iron fist. That's what it is, Paul. You're just gone.
I know, but I don't like that. I have to know. I'm more of like even though I'm like obviously an ex-soldier, I always try and like kind of be diplomatic about things first, and then use violence when needed. You know? So, but yeah, you've always got to try and be diplomatic first, and then if the person doesn't understand, then some people only understand the kicking, don't they? But anyway, not that I'm saying that you should do that. Anyway, right, no, let's stop. Fucking hell. You can tell I've had a glass of wine.
Put that shovel down, mate. Put that shovel down.
The worst thing is, my wine glass is empty. I've got wine in the kitchen, but obviously I can't go and get any, and I don't think my wife's watching. But if she is, please have some wine. Okay. Right, question 1. The Sega Master System was finally released in Europe in 1987, but how much was the launch price?
That's a tough question, that is.
It is. The question was almost going to be like, when was it released? But because it was actually released late. But I was going to talk about that after in the question in the answers.
Torn between 2. I just put one down. I scribbled it out, so I've had to put another one down.
If I have any, not that I should be giving advice, but every time Scott does that, he always gets it wrong. It's always the one he wrote originally. Normally.
Yeah, always, every time.
Oh. Hey, Jane. Good to see you.
Hey, mate.
Oh, Pedro's here as well. Hi, Pedro. Pedro, look what arrived today.
Oh, look at that.
Classic. Now we're
This one came on Saturday. I picked up my VHS player last week, got it for now. Works an absolute dream. And the first video that I watched on it, the first one that arrived from eBay, just in time for the stream, for Pedro's stream as well, which was absolutely cracking. I really enjoyed watching it. So, right, okay, that's enough of that. Right, number 2, guys. The B-52 Rock Lobster was the code name for what system?
The B-52, what was that?
The B-52 Rock Lobster was the code name for what system?
Just total guess.
Oh my god! Every time I try and click on Eddie's comment, someone comments so it moves.
Mark.
I want to know how Pedro, right, when I'm watching his, he can just go through the comments. Like, but with me, I feel like I'm chasing like a piece of paper down the fucking street trying to stamp on it. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to press it. It keeps moving away.
My streams, I touch it and then I lose it. It all moves and I'm like, shit, where is it?
It's all gone. What the fuck? Enjoyed your stream on Friday, Scott. Yeah, I like how it goes quite late on, but we were watching it on the TV, so it would.
Yeah, it was a right laugh. Me and Jade really enjoyed that. It was really funny. It's just a shame about the pictures, the games, the CRTs were flickering like mad, weren't they?
Yeah, it was. But do you know what? It's like, man, like I've been doing YouTube now for just over a year, and only now am I not recording footage for my TV, like for like normal videos. I've only just learned how to, just being asked to do it. It's like, yeah. So
that's what it's being asked to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just with them streams though, I want people to feel like they're in the room with us.
Yeah, and you do.
So
mate, honestly,
I'm hoping that's coming across because I could quite easily just have the game streaming, live gameplay, and just me and a little
camera on the side.
I want like everyone's in the room with us, sort of thing. That's the kind of idea. I just got to tweak how I can get them because I love CRTs. You've got to have CRT in you.
Oh yeah.
Can you? Jibs seems a waste of time. What? Put them in a. Oh. Anyway, apparently the how you go through the comments is just practice. So yeah. But one live stream every 2 weeks is quite enough for me. Although I have been asking someone to go on one with them on one of their streams. There is one that I want to do. Right, okay, guys. So both got an answer for number 2.
Probably wrong.
And actually,
as long as you wrote some shite down. This is one of them. It's one of them where you know, or you guess every questions you know what you've done, but like
never used it before.
Number 3. What game-based film has the highest worldwide box office takings in excess of $440 million? So we're looking for a game that a film that is based on a game which has took over $440 million, making it the number 1 film based on a game. Yeah.
Christ.
After the film, please.
It's a film based on a game. 400 million.
Aye.
Look, it can't be many films that have made 400 million, can it?
To be fair, when I was looking through the list, like between 200 and 400 million, there's probably about 6 or 7. But when you get above 300 million, there's only a couple, and I think there's only 2 above 400 million.
So film based on a game, 400 million.
Oh,
I'll
that'd be a
put two answers down again.
Oh, it's probably 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I'm sure the one I'm thinking of couldn't have made that much.
You'd be, well, no, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. Right,
I was
Steve,
thinking
have you
like
got an answer?
Jurassic Park, but obviously that's the other way round, isn't it?
Aye, and like RoboCop. RoboCop is a film first, do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Yeah,
have you wrote anything down yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'd love
look,
Yeah.
I'd love the answer to be Willow, because to me that's the best game, made from a film. Fucking fantastic game that is. Willow, the Capcom arcade game. Love that.
I've never ever played it. Never played it. I remember the film. Wasn't it like was it a dwarf or was that dwarf guy in?
He's not a dwarf. He's just vertically challenged us all, but.
Oh, you're not allowed to say that. Oh shit! Is that one of the things you're not allowed to say?
We the same height we are. Me and a Warwick.
What?
No, there's probably not much in it, mind.
I was going to say, fucking hell. Like when I watched the videos of you walking around in the hills of Wales, you remember your games when, and I was like, fuck, mate.
Yeah, they're not mountains, they are just hills.
Yeah, well,
I was getting flashbacks to being in the army. It was that fucking bad. I was like, oh my god, I remember walking across them bastards.
Wore my little legs down now.
Right, number four. Pyramid Head first appeared in which 2001 game? Pyramid Head. There's Dobbs in. Really?
Hey, I've not. That's only because Eddie had heels on. That's all.
Yeah, boys thinking about Street Fighter. Well, you never know. Right, okay, guys. Number 5. What console had the first built-in modem? Paul knows another one again. Paul, if you want to come on, mate, there'll be a seat there for you. We're up to February next year with people applying for the quiz if anyone's interested. I haven't actually put anyone in for quite a while, and we haven't got anyone in a fortnight's time because I'm not telling you who it is.
So you have got someone, you're just not telling us who it is.
That's exactly right.
Ah.
You just have to wait and see. Right, guys. Everyone got an answer for number 5?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, number 6. In what year, and here we go, I fucking hate pronouncing this thing. In what year did the Taito Cab Operation Thunderbolt hit the arcades? Taito, I say Taito, you say Taito. But in what year did Operation Thunderbolt hit the arcades? What year was that cab released?
It is Taito.
Is it Taito, is it?
It's Taito. But
Yeah,
I used to
it's
say
Japanese,
Taito.
though, so it could be anything.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking hell. Well, I was going to say in the UK we argue about what you call a bun. I call it a bun. Some people call it a barm cake, a bread cake
roll.
or something.
It's a roll.
You call it right. But if you want on a morning, if you have bacon in your roll, that's a bacon roll, right?
Yeah.
What's it called if you have sausage in it?
A sausage roll.
Nah, and that's why roll doesn't work.
See, the thing is the further up north you go, there's a lot more sausage rolls, isn't there? It's not something we have down here that often.
Oh,
What do you call it if we had chips in it?
What?
What do you call it if we had chips in it?
A chip butty.
Yeah, it's a chip buddy.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're going to agree on that. There you go.
Chip Butty is
Chip
known
Butty's
across the
all
whole.
round.
Do we get bonus points for that?
No. You do if you buy us
Where
one.
for
Get on Just Eat. I'll give you my address.
Jade is saying that we call a sausage and a roll a sausage bap. That is what we call that.
So that's when it turns from a roll to a bap.
Yeah.
Right, that clears that one up. If only I'd known that. Oh, well, there you go. You learn something new every day.
Apparently in Scotland there is a sausage roll and there is a roll and sausage. Mink Northerner just put that.
No, there's a roll and I haven't had one in Inverness. Like, I've lived here for a while, and but there's all sorts of other weird and wonderful shit. Like
Don't they,
you don't even want to know.
don't they deep fat fry everything? You know, you can get like battered Mars bars and shit.
Yeah.
Well, but there is one thing that is genuinely good, and I want you to imagine this: a frozen pizza, just a margarita with cheese and tomato.
I've heard of this, yeah.
But when you dip it and it's covered in batter, imagine cutting in and all the melted cheese and tomato inside. Honestly, it works.
That's got to be a heart attack right there.
Well, of course it is. That's why we have the highest, like the lowest life expectancy of men in the UK is in Glasgow. Yeah, it's really bad. But I mean, can you blame it when people are walking around eating battered pizza? But to be fair, it tastes fucking awesome. So does battered haggis as well. But anyway, that's another story. Well, can I just say, Denmark are winning 2-0 tonight. A lot of me Scottish friends up here were supporting Denmark during the Euros. Normally when England were playing. But I've took that on today, so I've been supporting Denmark as well, because I thought if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. So get in Denmark 2-0, you've got this. I'm not bitter at all about all the hate that we got through the Euros. I'm not bitter.
Oh, I can imagine.
There's all about Buckfast there, and our lass has started. She's got herself a little part-time job working at the Scott Mid round the corner, and she says that they literally sell out of Buckfast.
What is
weekend.
It? What is that?
It's like this really sweet wine sort of stuff. It's really sugary, but I'm sure it's made by monks in like the south of England somewhere.
Right.
But for some reason, everyone in Scotland, like when I was in the army, all the lads from Scotland used to always bring back a bottle of Bucky, because they used to say, "Buckfast gets you fucked fast." So everyone drinks it, and to be fair, they were absolutely bang on. Absolutely bang on. Here we go. Paul, he knows more about Scotland than me, and I live here. Fortified wine with caffeine. Yeah, is there a quiz tonight? Not really. Scott's fucking like this. Oh my god, I'm going to be here all night. Abby is in Devon. Hi, Si. You've accidentally tuned into the quiz. So anyway, yeah, it's great stuff. Right, okay. I can't even remember where that come from. Doesn't matter. Okay, guys, number 7. Can you name either of the 2 main characters from Operation Thunderbolt? So our last question was, what year did it hit the arcades? Question 7 is, can you name either of the 2 main characters? I've come to realise that my wife definitely isn't watching the stream tonight. Either that, or she's like, "You lazy bastard! Like, get it yourself." Like, so I'm having to do with just choose. Just choose. Okay, guys. So obviously, just put John Smith down or something like that. If well, no, like think of an American name. Like number 8. German-American engineer Ralph Baer designed what 1972 console?
I've heard his name recently.
Yeah, I have. I watched the
Yeah.
bloody YouTube video on him, and I can't remember.
Ah.
They did, Rob. Okay, guys. Number 9. Don't worry, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Where are Rockstar Games HQ situated? So where in the world there are Rockstar or Rockstar HQ?
They got a few, haven't they?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's only one HQ.
There's only one HQ.
Yep. All the rest are just named after where they are.
Right, okay.
Okay. Did someone say what? Microwaves. Okay. Number 10. Nice easy one to finish off, guys. The Duke is sometimes considered the worst what? So what is the Duke and what is it considered the worst of? Not by me. Personally, I think there's worse.
Definitely.
Right. I mean, to be fair, like that's probably the longest it's ever took us to get to take questions. So many people in the chat are like, is this like going to be a quiz or are you just talking shit? Yeah. People say that to me a lot, actually. Okay. So next, guys, we're going to move on to possibly the hardest round in the quiz. It's the music round. Yes, it is definitely the music round. So I'm going to get it ready here. And I've decided to give you a little bit longer of every bit of music. So you get 20 seconds, I think I said for this time. So on 5
20 more seconds of me going, oh, what is it?
Well, I just figured like the more you hear it, the more chance there'll be like some firing of neurons and stuff, you know, and you go, oh, fuck, I remember that. I remember that. I remember drinking my first beers in the house while I was playing that game, or something might happen.
How many is it? 5, you know?
Yeah, oh, don't worry, mate. There's only 5. There's only 5. I really couldn't be asked to do more. This video that you're about to see is definitely the biggest fuck on out of all of them. Putting the music in, although the intro is a bit of a chew on, putting the names in the countdown and all that crap. But anyway, that's for another stream. So yeah, you've got five here, guys. And in the background, you'll see a picture of the system that the music's ripped from. So it should give you an idea. I don't know, just a bit of a clue. Not that it normally helps, but anyway, that's not the point. So good luck, guys, and I'll see you in a second. I'm just going to go and sprint away and see if I can get some wine. That's why I made it 20 seconds. Right. Good luck, lads. See you on the other side.
That first one, I know it. That first one. Fuck.
Well, guys, the good news is I managed to get to the kitchen and back and get wine, right? So that's the most important thing. So that's the good news. The bad news is, yeah, they look like they were stinkers.
Oh, that first one, I know it. The worst thing is, because I know it's Master System.
It is Master System, mate. It is. Oh.
The one that got me is the Mega Drive one.
Yeah. Well, you're going to really kick yourself when you hear these ones, guys, because like when I am picking the music, I've got to think of things like games I did. I can't just pick like a complete tat. Do you know, like total unheard of.
Yeah.
I'm not that evil. So if you haven't got them down, maybe stick it. Just have a guess. Retro 48 Kim, you got 3 if he's lucky. But to be fair, mate, that's actually, I think that's quite decent.
I think I got 2, but it's a Master System one.
Wait until when YouTube puts the subtitles on, like later on, like after like a few days or something. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like, I've seen some of mine back, and like it really, the automatic thing really struggles with my accent. It really does.
Imagine what it's going to be like with mine.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, guys. Well done, and well done, everyone in the comments for not putting any answers in so far. And our last round is the picture cover art round. So we're going to have 10 pictures of various games, ranging from right back to maybe something that's a little bit more modern day. But obviously we're kind of zoomed in on a really awkward piece of the cover, just to make it a bit more difficult for you. Do you know what I mean? So that's the plan. Good luck, lads. There's 10 of these. So just enjoy and good luck. Hope you get them. Oh, I don't know. I do like it when you get them wrong. Like, I must admit, it means I've. But on the picture round, it's really hard because like I normally test them out with our lass, and when she gets them, I'm like, fucking hell, I need to make that harder. So blame her. Anyway, guys, right, here we go. 10 pictures. Yeah, I need the actual, like the proper name to the game. Okay, not the system though. So good luck. Got a bit of support there from Goodwin. Come on, Wales.
Yes, finally, some love.
Good to see you, Craig. Good to see him. We had to get him in, mate, just so he can like tell everyone in the chat what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? I can't fucking say anything. Not with this fucking accent.
What do you say?
Nearly. I work with too many people like you. That's how I ended up like this. Man, I've just been eating has anyone ever had these Max Strong? I'm not getting paid by these to advertise, by the way. This is the jalapeno and cheese, the triple.
Hot as hell, isn't it?
They hot.
They have got a bit of kick. Red wine just doesn't take away the burn, so I've just got my ass is going to be in tatters tomorrow. Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah. Always hotter coming out than going in, isn't it?
You're like a fucking blood orange. Right, guys, how did you find that? How did we go with the pitch around? Yes,
I think I smashed that.
Well, Retro Bet 8 or 9 for him.
The one, the moons. I know I've seen it. The 2 moons. I've seen it. Don't get me wrong. I've seen it. Right, so I've got a clue what the name of the game is. Is there? I'm not on spreadsheet. If it's a Super Nintendo game,
it's not. Well, it may be, but it's not where I know it from. But it is a game I've played. It's a good one as well. But no, you're not getting any more information.
So, no, my pen's down now. My pen's down.
Well, we have got a tiebreaker question in case things are even at the end. Please remind me to see it because I always forget.
I don't think we're going to need that.
You never know. You never know.
I've done awful in that 10 question round. I think is my worst I've ever done today.
Really?
I really was unsure on nearly all of them.
To be fair, I remember you saying that once before, and I'm sure you got like 8 or 9.
I think I smashed it. Like, this time I'm really not.
Well, guys, right. So we're going to rewind right back to the beginning. Craig, for you, this is going to be really not great to watch. But anyway, what we did watch was the pixelated picture round. I do put all these pictures on the Facebook group as well. So, like, I don't know, you can see like the originals and stuff like that. I was even going to put the music one on, but I thought it would just fucking bore everyone to death, so I didn't bother. And it was a bit of hassle as well. I couldn't be arsed. So anyway, but that's another story. So yeah, back to the pixelated picture round. Steve, we're going to go with you for the start. This is your chance to get off on a good foot. What was your answer for number 1 of the pixelated picture round?
Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Street Fighter 2.
I'm going to take your first answer.
Yeah.
Joking. No, I didn't choose the rest one.
It's all right. You want to understand my right then? It's worse than my voice.
Scott's being a hustler. Scott, what did you have, mate?
Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2. Well done, guys. The answer is Street Fighter 2.
Yes, I got 1.
Right. Number 2, Scott. What did you have for number 2 in the pixelated picture round?
That is Aladdin.
You had Aladdin. And how about you, Steve?
Yep, Aladdin. Mega Drive version.
What? Not the SNES version?
I think
Mega Drive, that, isn't it?
Because it's got the genie in the corner.
Yeah.
Did have the genie in the corner. Fuck, I'm going to have to make these harder. That's really good.
Well, I just presumed that blue blurb in the corner was the genie. Blurb, yeah, blob.
Which also, it's funny you should say that because that's the I've ordered that from eBay as well. The blob, the 1980s one on VHS. Oh my god, I am never going to leave the shed.
I really want to watch it, but I don't know if I should. I used to love that as a kid. I remember watching it with my granddad.
I watched the 1958 Steve McQueen one the other day. It just happened to be on TV, and I was like, it was meant to be. It was obviously meant to be.
How much did you pay for it?
It was about £7.
Is it the big box one? The original?
Probably not.
I can't remember. I think honestly, I paid about a tenner for that.
There was some one for like 20 odd quid, and like,
yeah.
I'm only buying a select few, and I'm on a strict budget, so yeah, I just want one, and you know, it's watchable, and the cover looks okay, and it doesn't have to be great. So make sure you send us decent ones, Scott.
I will.
What was it? It was The Thing, which is my favourite horror film.
I've got you some films, and I've got you films in a box.
The Terminator.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And that pretty much. I don't know if you remember. I sent you a list, and that pretty much.
Yeah,
it's done. I'm there. Just need me aliens to rock up. But I set up the video player in here the other day, and it was good crap. But it's when you watch VHS, like you forget what the quality was like. You really do, and like there's just something about it. I don't know. It makes you.
It's the whole ambience. It's not just. It's the picture. It's the sound. It's the buzzers and all the noise. And
it's when you rewind and you get the lines on the screen.
Yeah.
You know, and then you pause it and it's like, like it's in between two fucking things. Do you know what I mean?
And it's crazy because I've got through so many video players just lately because mine keep going wrong. The quality of video players. You know, you can put the same video in 5 different players and they all look totally different. It's crazy.
I don't even know. This one's probably not a great brand, Pacific. But Pacific was late in the game, so I think it might be not that old. But it's got no controller, but I've just got to use the button on the front. But since I'm sat like about 18 centimeters away from it, I can manage. Right. It's not too bad. I say I could never understand why people had remote controls for the car stereos back in like the late 90s.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck was that made of? Like, oh, you're looking all over for it. Well, where the fuck is it? Instead of just going.
Yeah, the Kenwood ones.
You want the Ferguson? You want the Ferguson Video Star? I know that's highly sought after. That's one of the best VHSs you can get.
I'll never forget. I remember as a kid back in the 80s, and my mum and dad, we went to somewhere called Leachmere Industrial Estate in Sunderland, and I had no idea what we were going for when there was like all these different videos and stuff, video players in there. And we come back with one which was called a Teleprice, which is like, it's like a rebranded, I can't remember the actual name of the, it wasn't a great brand anyway, and we had that video player for years, and I was the control. I remember the buttons. I remember that there was a top loader. It was really old, and I'll never forget the first video. Well, I remember the first, the second, and the third video that I ever saw, and I was allowed to choose a video, and I chose Ghostbusters. My mum chose a video, and she chose Romancing the Stone, I think it's called. Yeah. And my dad chose a video, and it was the Terminator. So those were the first. So I watched my film, and then I remember watching my mum's film, and then I wasn't allowed to watch the Terminator because I was only like 6 or 7 years old. Until my mum went out to work, and my dad was like, "Come here, son. You need to watch this." Yeah. And like, I was just like, "Fuck!" Right. The problem was, I was walking around after that, pretending to be a fucking Terminator, dragging my leg about, and you can imagine like a 6-year-old kid. Do you know what I mean? And my mum was like, "Did your dad like has he been making you watch a film?" I was like, "No, don't know anything about it." My dad's like, "Fucking didn't see it, man." So I think that's that's how I ended up like this. I think watching the Terminator, and like out of all the film, I just think it's just brilliant. It's just a massive nostalgia hit. So I'm really looking forward to getting that video for you, Scott. No pressure.
Yeah. It's all boxed. It's all boxed, ready to go.
Fucking can't wait. Can't win. Anyway, so we were doing a quiz,
yeah.
and we're up to answer number 3 out of fucking 30 or something. And pixelated picture round. Steve, what did you get for number 3, mate?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. And Scott?
Yeah, the same. Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Yep, the original. Well done, guys. I'm not sure what system I took the screenshot from. Number 4. Scott, what did you get for number 4, mate?
This is the one I was unsure on. It kind of reminded me of the sort of like cavern levels on Super Mario World on the SNES, so that's what I put.
Oh, Grand Theft
Auto.
Auto.
Steve?
GTA.
It is GTA. It's Grand Theft Auto.
Oh my god! I knew that was
Right,
the one.
that's it. End the quiz. End the quiz. End it.
He's in
End
the lead.
That's it. We're done. What's Amiga World School? Open up 2 videos. Oh, that's naughty. Who was doing that? Fucking hell, Steve. Steve, you're in the lead, mate. Well,
No, I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
you've already doubled what you thought you were going to get for the whole quiz. I think you're a dark horse, mate.
Yeah.
No.
Wales always do it, mate. They always do it. We're not talking rugby, no.
I thought we wasn't talking about the egg.
No, we're not going to. Only because I think Wales have beat us more than any other team.
You're right, here we have.
One of my really good friends up here, even though he's brought up in Scotland, he sounds completely Scottish, but he's the biggest Welsh fan ever. He's only up here because his parents were in the RAF. His dad's English, but his mum's Welsh. But his mum's massively into rugby, and his dad's not. So obviously starts following Wales. And like when the problem is, because he lives up here, like he gets shit off like his Scottish friends because he supports Wales. But then when he goes back to Wales to support Wales, everyone thinks he's fucking Scottish because he's brought up here. So we always have a good chuckle at him. So if you're watching, Alex, unlucky, mate. He won't be. Right. Okay. So number 5. Steve, what did you have for number 5, mate?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. And you, Scott?
Yeah, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man is the correct answer. So well done. Almost a full house for both of you. Scott missing out
we
on
got to call
GTA.
it Pac-Person now, have we?
I'm kicking myself. I was convinced that was a platform game. It didn't look like fucking Grand Theft Auto to me.
Like I played it, right, and personally, I honestly don't think it's aged well. I really don't.
It's the controls in it, isn't it? I'm all the button down the move.
For me, it's when it zooms in and out, like when you're driving and then it zooms out, and then that just really gets on my tits. So yeah, I just don't play it anymore. But I think the ones on the PS2, well, they're doing remakes, aren't they, of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. They're doing like reboots of them, like all 3. And I think you get them all. I think you get them all together, like in one game.
All right.
So for the PS4, I'm hoping PS4 because I can't afford a PS5, and to be fair, I've got no intention of buying one, really. Although, I don't know. Do you see that new Aliens game that came out? That looked pretty decent.
Yeah, I've been watching a few people stream that just to see if it looked any good. That looks all right.
So, there's.
He's not beating me. He's level with me.
Right, guys. Okay, let's move on to the quiz questions. So number 1 was, this is where the shit hits the fan. Number 1 was, the Sega Master System was finally released in Europe in 1987, but how much did it go out for? Scott?
I've put 179.99.
79.99. Steve?
I'm sure, right? In my mind, I used to have 2 figures. I had 59 and 89. And I crossed 59 out and I went with 89.
Well, the 89 was closer, if that's any help. Guys, it was £99. £99 in.
You know why I've got that wrong? The Mega Drive was 179.99. That's where I've got that wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Master System 2 was 59, wasn't it?
But to be fair, like how long did the Mega Drive come out in Europe after the Master System? Because the Master System first came out in was it 83, 84, and then it didn't get released in Europe until 87. I mean, all right, it was Boxing Day. All right, so that was nearly 88. So when the Mega Drive must have been like 89.
It was 89 in Japan. It was 89 Japan, and it was 1990 here in the UK.
I always imagine it being earlier than that for some reason. I always thought the Mega Drive was out a little bit earlier. So number 2, guys, was this is one of the ones where you know what you're doing. The B-52 Rock Lobster was the code name for what system? Scott, what did you have?
I've put the Amiga 500, but I have no idea.
The Amiga 500. And you, Steve?
I just put Atari 7800, that's all I put.
Well, all I can say is if that was a guess, then Scott, that is pretty fucking stunning because it is the Amiga 500.
Oh, yeah! Hey!
So, I would have even thought of a computer.
Well, if you listen to how I worded the question, I didn't say a console. I said system because, like, unlike Lee, Retro Chef, I can never call an Amiga a console. Sorry, Lee, if you're watching, but yeah, as Pete just said, he knew it was the Amiga. Anyone who knows the Amiga knows a lot of the chips, have names like Paula.
It was the B-52. Because I knew it was based on bombers and all that, and I can remember watching a video on it.
It's about the
band. The band.
The name like loads of stuff after. Yeah,
that's it. He was a massive fan of the B-52s, and that's one of their songs. That's it.
Love Shack. That's all I think about, the B-52s.
yeah. That's Jane's favourite song. That is Love Shack. She loves it.
That's this here, Pedro. Who's Pedro slagging off here? The Paupers had the Master System 2. When the rich poshos had the Mega Drive. I had the glorious 500 with the 1 meg upgrade. Take that, you peasant pieces of trash. Fucking I had a Commodore 64, so I was like below all of that.
Yeah,
you know I was like the scum that you wipe off your foot. That is another one. Yeah, Fat Angus is one of the chips in the Amiga as well. So yes, guys, well done, Scott. I was quite an inspired guess. Number 3, guys, was what game-based film has the highest worldwide box office takings in excess of $440 million? Scott, we're going to go with you on this one, mate. What are you saying?
I'm going to go with, because I know it was a very successful film, but whether it's the highest grossing one, but I know it's grossed really high, and that's why it's getting a sequel, and I'm going with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Which is fantastic. I love watching it with Emily. It is a genuinely good film. Steve,
I think it might be an older one. I think it might be an older film, but I'm going with Sonic, being a Sega guy.
I didn't even think of any newer ones. I was thinking of Mario first. I thought, no, surely that couldn't have made that much. I just went with Mortal Kombat then.
Well, guys, the answer is Warcraft. Warcraft is the highest.
That film was crap.
Shit, I wouldn't even thought of that.
It's only just because Pokemon, Detective fucking Pokemon or whatever it's called. I'm not
Detective
a Pokemon
Pikachu,
type of guy. Detective Pikachu. That's only like literally a couple of million behind it. But
Sonic done better in the box office than Pikachu, Detective Pikachu.
Maybe in the UK, but like worldwide,
might be. Yeah.
But I was going to say Sonic was definitely. I'm sure it was in the top 5. I'm sure it was in the top 5. There's a lot of people asking Warcraft did it have a film as Pete.
It did, and it was shit. Yeah, I can't believe that grossed that much money.
It was like just mega CGI, like everywhere, wasn't it?
Awful. It's just.
I remember seeing it advertised. I remember seeing it advertised, and I thought, oh, that looks like it might be all right. And then when you watch the film, they basically just the trailer was the best bit of the film. Like,
Yeah.
I know everyone says that, but it genuinely was. So
Well, it's that bad. I watched it and I can't remember anything about it. Just that it was bad.
well, I bet from now on you'll always remember it's the world's highest grossing.
I will
game-based
now.
film.
That will stay up here forever now.
So when you think how many people play it as well, innit? So it is right, really, when you think of it, how many people play it.
Yeah, I suppose all of them will have went along to see it, whether they thought it's shit or not. And then you get all the morons who watch the. Well, I'm not saying morons because Steve's just admitted to watching it. But all the people that watched the trailer thought, "Fucking hell, that looks alright." But I watched it. I watched it at home, and it was definitely one that I turned off. Okay, right, guys. Number 4, Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head first appeared in what 2001 game? Scott, what are you saying for Pyramid Head?
That is Silent Hill 2.
Oh, I remember I used to put Silent Hill.
I'm afraid that's wrong. It is a sequel, and yeah, it was a little bit of a tricky one. I thought someone might have put Silent. Obviously, he's in Silent Hill. He's synonymous with it, so you think he must have been in from the start.
Yeah.
He's in
I just heard the name. I thought, oh, Silent Hill. I wouldn't even thought. I've never even played them. No on a PS1, so I wouldn't even thought about them.
Pete's saying there the Turtles film, but was the Turtles not a film like a cartoon before?
Turtles was a comic, then a cartoon, then a game, then a film, wasn't it?
Yeah. So.
And the comics meant to be very dark, isn't they?
Originally they were, they were quite. Yeah.
My son today for £2, and he's 4. No, he's 3. Is he? No, he's 4. He's got like
Good thing your missus isn't watching.
£2 today at the charity shop. Yeah, I've got that many fucking kids. I don't know. Which one are you in? I just know it's washing up gear 1, 2, and 3. I'm like, are you 1, 2, or 3? Like, which one are you today? You know. I've completely forgot what I was saying. He went he went with my wife to his nana's today, and they went to the charity shop. And for £2, he got like it's like a pizza box, but it opens up into like an underground Teenage Mutant Ninja lair. With like it's got the pizza shop above, and it's like a little action scene for your action figures. And he's got like a few original Turtles and original Shredder missing an arm, unfortunately, missing a hand, and like he's got a few of the bad guys and stuff. So tonight when I was setting up, he came in and he was like, "Daddy," he's like, "Will you come and play?" And I was like, oh, yeah, do you know what? So I just put all this to one side. I went in and we were playing Turtles and stuff, and it was great. So sometimes real life's just got to come first. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
You can't miss those moments.
No.
But getting back to the answer, the answer was Warcraft. It was Silent Hill 2. Jesus Christ. Number 5. Number 5 was what console had the first built-in modem? Steve, going with you on this one first.
Guess I went with Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, and how about you, Scott?
I've gone Dreamcast as well, but I'll bet you this is a trick question, and you're going to say it was something else. But I'll put Dreamcast.
Well, would you believe? I can't believe that you've just said that because the answer is the Dreamcast. Well done.
Oh, bloody hell!
It was. It was. But come on, guys! It was a console way ahead of its time.
Way ahead of its time. Definitely.
And I love it. Do you know what? I just think it is a genuinely good looking machine. Really nice.
Totally.
Yeah. Love mine. Right. Okay. So. Move on to number 6, guys. In what year did the Taito cab Operation Thunderbolt hit the arcades? Steve?
Ooh. Complete another guess. I went with 87.
87?
I think it was earlier.
Scott, what did you come up with?
I've gone 88. But I have a feeling it's 89, but I've gone 88.
Guys, the answer was 1988.
Oh, yeah!
1988. Fair play. Do you know what year Operation Wolf was released?
1987.
That's why I didn't ask what year Operation Wolf was released.
I knew.
Because I knew that he'd know.
Because at that time, Taito were just churning out games. Operation Wolf was such a success that within 12 months they had Thunderbolt out.
You know, I didn't even know there was like a third outing.
The third one come out. The third one come out a few years later, and it was it's awful. It's terrible.
In our cold operation,
Renegade 3 on the Spectrum, it don't exist.
Yeah. The thing about Renegade 3 is when you look at the screenshots on the back, they look really, really good. Like I don't know, and then when you play it, it's just really bad. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it isn't. I was watching a video. It was on Larry Bundy Jr. I was been watching some of his videos recently, and I was watching about the was it Driver 3, or was it the Getaway 3 or Driver 3 that was released on like PS2, and it was meant to go up against Grand Theft Auto, and they released the game like 6 months early. Was it? Yeah, because the first two were on the PlayStation 1.
Driver, that's Driver, and it's Driver.
Yeah.
And then
didn't they do Getaway to go up against Grand Theft Auto as well?
What was?
Wasn't the Getaway something to do with going up against Grand Theft Auto as well? Or am I just making shit up?
Yeah, no, the Getaway was.
Yeah, I think it was not the same people.
The Getaway was done by. I can't remember the name of the company. But Mike Retro Gamer Boy was in that developing money.
Yeah.
Retro 40, he's needs to come on. I think we did have a date book, but we missed that one. So yeah, definitely need to get him on. But Driver 3, yeah, I was watching a short video about it, and like what they released was you talk about unfinished games, like. There's people driving boats down the fucking like the road, like it was people complain about what was the one that came out at Christmas, Cyber, was it 2178 or something like that?
Oh
Cyberpunk,
God.
yeah, like it made that look like a work of art. It really did. I've actually played that recently. It's not too bad. Like after all the updates, I quite enjoyed it. The bit that I did play. So following on from that question for number 7 was, can you name either of the two main characters in Operation Thunderbolt? Scott, what are you saying? Did you get anything for that?
I have just guessed because I really don't know. I've put Steve and Kurt.
Okay. Steve, have you guessed at Scott and Paul or
Roger and Sean?
Sean. Well, the answer was Hardy Jones, which was the number 2. But I thought someone might have guessed because of the original character from number 1, which is Roy Adams. Is
it really?
He's the main character from Operation Wolf, and he gets his mate in to help him out on Operation Thunderbolt because he can't do all the graft himself. So I thought that might have been.
That's pissed me right off. That has. You told me.
I'll sleep well tonight. Okay, guys, number 8. German-American engineer Ralph Baer designed what 1972 game console, Steve?
I know this end right, but I know I definitely heard it recently. So I just put Atari. I know it's not that, but couldn't think what it was.
For Atari, well, that's a good guess. Scott, how about you?
I watched an old video not that long ago about this, and I can't remember the name of it because the guy never got any recognition. If it's the same guy I'm thinking of, because he invented the first ever console but got no recognition for it, and I'll put the Game Box.
Well, I'm not sure if that's another name for the system, but the answer that I have is the Magnavox Odyssey.
Oh,
No, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
Different thing. The Magnavox Odyssey. Yeah, no, this guy I'm thinking of, he was before that. He invented the very first console, but he got no recognition for it at all. The Amico.
I always feel good when someone puts the right answers in the comments, because I'm like, right, phew, okay. I'm having a bit of a moment there. Yeah, the Amico.
But that was not the first console. There was someone before him that actually made the first console, but he got no recognition for it, and it never got no company would take it on. And then the Magnavox came, and there was someone before him.
But I think he managed to put it all into like a package and give it to the world. Apparently, it could only have 3 sprites on screen, and so that's why they chose Pong, because you can only have like three things on the screen at the same time. Okay, guys, number 9. Where are Rockstar Games HQ situated? So, as we were saying, there is various branches of Rockstar, but where are they actually based? Scott, we're going to go with you, mate.
I've put New York.
New York. Steve?
Seattle.
That is random, Seattle, mind. Like, why
I
Seattle?
knew Sierra was here with this, I thought. I'm sure I
really?
knew it something like, yeah. Sierra was based in Seattle, wasn't it?
I wonder if that's who made Sierra Soccer back on the Amiga. But anyway, the answer is New York.
Oh, yeah, what a guess.
Yeah. There's a few people putting Scotland. I think they're thinking of Rockstar Dundee. It's Dundee.
Well, Rockstar was brought out, wasn't it? Originally, it was
DMA.
It was, and they were from Scotland or somewhere like that, weren't they?
Yeah.
Originally.
But currently, they reside in the Big Apple. Ignoring that they're saying that it is. Oh Christ, where's it gone? Here we go. Microsoft based in Seattle. Well, do you know? I didn't know that. I didn't. Random Seattle.
Silicon Valley.
Isn't that how? Like, I always assumed it was like California. Like,
that's it. DMA was Dundee. Generation Pixel. That's right, Dundee. Yeah.
No, it was DMA, and then they were bought out, and then they got bought out again, and the rest is history. So we ended on a nice easy one, I think, which was the Duke is sometimes considered the worst what, and obviously this is going to lead on to a little bit of a conversation. Steve,
with hands this size, it was fucking terrible. It's the Xbox controller.
I thought you were going to say your penis.
Hey, with these, that makes it look big.
Could be worse. It could have been someone else's penis.
Won't be the first time.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm seeing note.
You've been on a piss in Cardiff.
I have. Luckily, I got that drunk. I couldn't remember what happened. Either that was the raw hypnol. That raw hypnol gives you a sore arsehole. I have noticed, though. Scott, what did you have, mate? Did you have anything down for number 10?
Yeah, the original Xbox controller.
So, does it come top in your worst controller?
No.
Scott?
All of us people that grew up in the 80s with various different joysticks, controllers, we all know there's a lot worse out there than the Duke.
Yeah, like the Atari ST, not the Atari ST, the Atari Jaguar.
See, now that gets slated, and I actually like that controller.
Oh, no.
I'm probably one of the only people on the planet that do, but I actually like that controller.
The paddle ones as well with the Atari. That's terrible.
Oh, I used to love them. I used to love them playing Kaboom with them.
Brilliant playing
Kaboom with paddle.
I think the worst controller is the Amiga CD32, the one that come in with it. That just literally fell to pieces in your hand.
Oh, like,
that bad.
Construction-wise, well, look, this is how badly I need that box because it's got a
Yeah,
CD32 controller in there because mine is disintegrated. But like ergonomically, it fits in the hand okay. It's just the build quality is absolutely dog shit, like dog shit. For me,
it's so poor. You push
it's
the
the
button and you
Nintendo
feel like it's going to
64.
pop out, don't you? You think it's going to push through when you press the button.
Yeah. Put it this way: when you make a 3D printed like a replacement, it's better quality than the original. I mean, that doesn't have. What can you say that about with a 3D printer? Yeah, it's
They're saying nothing good comes out of Seattle. What about grunge music? That was all a big rave in the 90s, wasn't it?
You've got Pearl Jam, you've got Nirvana, you've got REM. They were all all three of them bands are my top 5 favorite bands of all time. So I had a bit of Guns N' Roses in there. And
Guns N' Roses from Seattle. I never knew that.
No. I'm just saying in my top 5. Guns N' Roses were two different bands, like Guns of something and something of Roses, and then they joined together. And I remember hearing that Slash is actually from Nottingham.
He was born in England, yeah, definitely, 100%.
Bit like Jerry Springer, just doesn't sound like it. So Steve,
Soundgarden, what a band they were! Oh, Hyper Trigger.
Oh yes, Soundgarden. Oh, Nirvana. And Steve, what was your worst controller?
Mine. It definitely wasn't a paddle. I used to love the paddle. No playing Kaboom on the Atari with that. I think for me it was. Now I loved the PS1 controller. When they brought the DualShocks in.
Aye.
Loved the PS1 controller. But for some reason, the PS3 controller, I fucking hate it.
How about the Manta Ray?
I've never seen that before.
That's weird.
When you were playing a Waggler, I was literally screaming at the fucking screen, mate. And you actually mentioned me. You were like, "Yeah, I'm using." I can't remember which one it was that you were using. I'm like, "Oh my god, he's going to destroy that!" Like,
I was using this. I was starting to panic. I was panicking. I was thinking, I can't destroy this controller, so I went and changed it.
And I was like, "The fucking the Manta, go for it, because you can get a real good, like, you know." It's got its uses. It's got its uses. Right, okay, guys. So that was the questions. 10. I don't know, indifferent questions there. Right.
Are we not counting our round?
What the Duke?
I said we're not counting our round, are we?
Wasn't that much? Well, let's just see how the music goes first. Because Steve, I'm going with you on the first one, mate. Obviously, you're a huge Master System fan, and this is a game that you've definitely played. I know you're going to come up with the goods. Steve, what did you get for the answer for number one?
I just had to chuck one down right after, at the end of the 5. I just chucked one down. I can't even remember what the tune sounds like now. And I know I'm a kick myself. I just chucked down Rastan. I know it's not Rastan. Yeah.
And how about you, Scott?
I've put Chase HQ.
I can see where you go with Rastan. It was Golden Axe.
Shut Oh, no.
It was Golden Axe, guys.
I was playing that not so long ago as well.
I know. I've literally just picked it up. I don't even know where it is.
And you're not going to believe what's coming up now. Yeah. You know, I always used to think, right, his name was Axe Battler. But if you go in the manual, it's like Tarek or something like that. Or Tarek.
Aye, that's right, aye.
Yeah.
I got this one at the same time as well. I couldn't help it. I know it's not great, but I was like, it has to go in. It has to go in. Oh, I'm spoiling loads of stuff here for my pickups video. Okay, guys. So that was number one. Was Golden Axe on the Master System. Number 2, Scott. Did you have any idea what number 2 was?
I've put a load down here, but I'm going to go with E-SWAT.
E-SWAT. And how about you, Steve?
I put Golden Axe.
Guys, it was Double Dragon.
Oh,
I'm sorry to do this to him. Okay, so we'll move on to number 3 quite fast because yeah, looking back, I can imagine why this might be a difficult one. Scott, did you have anything for number 3?
I just guessed a PlayStation game, and I thought, think of something kind of. I've just put Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, and how about you, Steve?
Oh, I just guessed Castlevania.
Castlevania was probably the closer guess. To be fair, it was Legacy of Kain.
Oh, shit. I was going to check that out as well, because I've heard loads of people mentioning that. I know on the PS1 top 10s and that. I was going to check Legacy.
I remember.
Never played it.
I didn't even, like, when I done that video, I had no idea how many people were going to do VRs to that video.
Yeah.
Like, fucking hell. There was, like, I was pretty blown away by it, to be fair. But,
I think everyone did
as I said, pretty much, like, and, like, as I said in that video, like, judging by people's top 10 PlayStation 1 games, you can actually see what their gaming habits are. Like, whether they're more of, like, tactical or action or fighting or driving. Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed that. Number 4 was a Sega Saturn game. Scott, we're going to go with you on that, mate.
I've put Street Fighter 2, the movie.
The movie
game. I don't know. It's just the little fight bits in the background that just reminded me of that, but I could be completely wrong. I'm sure I am.
How about you, Steve?
No one who said about the fighting noises. I went with Street Fighter as well. I don't know if this one come out on a Saturday, just a guess. I went with Street Fighter Alpha.
You're going to kick yourselves at this. It was Golden Axe.
What, Golden Axe the Duel?
Golden Axe the Duel, 1994 release on the Sega Saturn.
Ah, damn.
Well, I know we both want the next one.
Man, this is going to be a wipeout this round.
I know I got the next one. If I haven't, I'm packing gaming in for good if I haven't got the next one.
Don't say that one live. You can't go back on this.
Oh, shit, yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, Steve, put us out of our misery. Misery. What do you have for number 5 in the music round?
I went with R-Type.
Scott, how about you?
I've put R-Type as well. I've put R-Type.
Yeah, well done, guys. It was R-Type. Yeah. It was R-Type.
Well, at least we got one. We got a dignity back at it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think my internet's dying here.
Yeah, you keep freezing.
It was R-Type.
That's all I could see there. When I said R-Type, the hand went like that, and I thought, oh no, because it froze like that as well. I thought I got that wrong as well.
I can understand why the internet's at work. We're on 500 megabytes per second, and it's still fucking shit. Okay, guys, this was the last round. It was the pitcher round. My favorite round. When I do the questions, and so we're going to go with number 1. Scott, what did you have for number 1, mate?
That's Asteroids.
Yeah. Your T-shirt.
I know what I was going to say, mate. If you got that wrong, you have to have an Asteroids T-shirt on. I was trying to hide. I was like, oh. I did put that one in on purpose. Well done, guys. Yeah, that's Asteroids. Number 2, Steve.
Mercs.
And Scott.
Yeah, it's Mercs.
It is Mercs, guys. Well done. Correct. Good little game. It's good on the Spectrum, actually. Played on the Spectrum. Enjoyed it on them. Well, I don't know. It got a bit of a stain on the. Oh no, that was Narco Police. I was reading Narco Police. And I quite enjoyed it on the Commodore 64, but people didn't get on with it on the Spectrum. Okay, number 3, Steve.
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu. And Scott?
Yeah, it's Kung Fu on the NES, which is known as Kung Fu Master in the arcade.
Brilliant
It
game,
was
that is,
Kung
Dave.
Fu indeed.
Oh,
I've
We've
oh,
never played
oh,
it.
we lost him.
That's a nice face.
Oh, I can hear you. No, why is this happening? Are you still there, guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
still
no.
yeah.
We're still here. You're just frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Are we back?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a
No.
bit of delay. You're
Yeah.
back though.
Oh,
Yeah.
my word. Yeah, the internet recently has been really, really shit up here. Right, I'm going to fire on while we're still on. Okay, guys, that was number 3. Number 4, Scott, did you have anything down for number 4?
Yeah, that's Salamander, or not, also known as Life Force.
Salamander.
Well done, guys. Yeah, that's correct. Number 4 was Salamander. Number 5, Steve?
Didn't have an answer for this one. I think this was a Two
Nothing
Moons,
for-
wasn't it? Remember I said
No,
it was a Two Moons I believe was this one.
That was number 6, I think.
No, number 6 was a certain gentleman.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
number 5 is the Two Moon one.
Okay. I've managed to totally fuck this up tonight. It's all to do with the internet, honestly. No, I see what I've done here. Right, number 6 was number 5 was the Two Moons. Steve, did you get anything for? I know you were saying it looked familiar. No. Scott,
I've put Doom.
yeah, it was June.
Oh,
that was also a film as well, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
It was.
Wouldn't who was in Doom?
I can't remember. I sort of like.
Was Vin Diesel in Doom or
90s?
something like that? No, that was Riddick.
No. Doom
Riddick.
was an 80s film and it had Sting. Sting was in it.
I was thinking of Riddick then.
That's right. Number 6, Scott, what did you get for number 6, mate?
That's Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
Dick Tracy. And Steve, same?
Yeah, Dick Tracy.
Okie dokie. Number 7, Steve?
Now I think, not I'm saying to you, I think it's Last Action Hero.
And how about you, Scott?
Yep, Last Action Hero.
Because you could see the popcorn, you could see the thing, you could see, was it Bullseye or the guy in it? Can't remember his name. The one who was in
When he's getting dragged.
Yeah, you could see him. Charles Dance. You would see him like down in the corner.
Fucking hell, man. Yeah, well done, guys. It was Last Action Hero. Number 8. Sorry, Steve.
Oh,
sorry.
Completing that, I guess. I went with Fear Effect.
And how about you, Scott?
I've gone for Fear Effect 2.
It was Fear Effect, the original.
Oh! God damn it.
It's all right. We're probably going to have the same discussion now. Number 9, Scott.
I've put Monkey Ball.
And Steve?
Just for Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah, that's correct. And number 10, we're going to go with you, Steve.
Just completing that, I guess. I just put Killer Instinct.
And how about you, Scott?
That's Alien vs Predator on the Atari Jaguar.
Fucking hell. I didn't need the Atari Jaguar, but yes, we all know that you're a clever arse now. it was on the Atari Jaguar. And I put that in, I've been specifically looking at it because I know Lee Retro Chef always goes on about that game. So yeah, I watched a couple of videos about it. So I'm looking forward to if he does a video on it as well, because it does actually. I think it looks all right anyway. So guys, that is the end of the quiz.
That last round was neck and neck, Steve. You are a dark horse. Saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get
Fucking is a dark horse."
Yeah, he was smashing it.
No, you know what that is, don't you? That's spending hours on eBay not looking for games.
I can't believe I put Fear Effect 2. That's bugging me because I thought I had 10 out of 10 now. So I'll have to be happy with 9 out of 10.
Honestly, like I took the photo from an actual game for that one, so yeah, 100%. But what I want you to do now, guys, is add up your totals while I do the same. Because do you know what? That was pretty close.
11.
I tell you what, if someone had told me I would have had 16 at the start, I would have ripped your hands off.
Fuck off! You only got 14. You only got 14.
And I'll leave himself for 14.
I'm joking.
I told you at start. I would have been happy with 5.
Mate, you said you exactly. Scott, what did you get?
I got 20.
Yeah, that's the same as what I've got here. So, do you know what, man, Steve? That was an absolutely fantastic quiz, man. And someone's just said about the tiebreaker. We'll definitely come to the tiebreaker. But I thought that was a sterling performance. It really was.
That really
Retro Bear, he's done really well. Generation Pixel got 13 out of 30. But Scott, that's 8 times now, mate. 8 times. Don't I tell you what? I think you're gonna have to be on your game for in 2 weeks' time.
Well, I hope whoever it is beats me in 2 weeks' time.
You just want a Wednesday off, don't you? I don't blame
you. Oh, it was brilliant. I was absolutely loved that.
That was really good. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Good crack, lads. It really was. Steve, I've loved having you on. This is the first time we've ever spoke, ever, and it's been really good crack, and I've really enjoyed getting to know you, mate. You not
sounded like as well, don't we? I said, we sound alike as well.
Apparently so. Apparently so. According to anyone who's not Welsh or from the northeast. Are you going to the Blackpool Expo in October?
No, I can't. But we was meant to be going to Florida, but we had it cancelled 2 weeks ago. So
I was meant to go to Illinois a few weeks ago. There's just no chance. Especially America at the minute. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Lee's asking there, when is Steve coming on the swap shop?
Oh, yeah, come on, Steve.
I got fuck all the swap. Unless I can bring the kids on and get rid of them.
You never know. I'll tell you what, you'll have to sell something expensive if you're in the hit squads. Some of the hit squads tonight have been on eBay. And I'm going to have to fucking insure mine for like about $5,000 or something. Honestly, I just can't believe the price of what some of them are going at the minute is just unbelievable.
You know what? I've never been into, like I said, home computers, nothing like that. But I love watching people pick up hit squads. Honest God, I get in such a buzz now watching people pick them up. I'm up again into them now, even though I got no intention of collecting them. It's like you, Scott, Dave, Paul. When people get them now, it's like, and I keep expecting to see Darkman for some reason, right? I just know that's one of the high ones. Like every time I go to the charity shop now, I look at the cassettes just to see if I can see anything there.
I bet you do. Well, I think did the one tonight either was it 420 or 480? It was in the 400 bracket.
What was that?
Darkman went for
430, wasn't it? I don't know.
430. Yeah. It was over 400 quid, and I was interested to see how much Lethal Weapon went for, especially because I bought it for 12 quid.
How much did that go for? How much did that go for, Paul?
I think that was 420.
Ooh,
I think that was
crazy.
420.
I got some hit squads off the car boot sale.
It was 488. I know. I seen them in your picture before. And I was like, oh, what's in there?
I think it was it's Target Renegade R-Type. Nothing like majorly rare. I was hoping for a Dark Man, but
what system was it? Were the Specky as well?
They're Specky ones, yeah.
Might
be the time to get back in. Might be the time to get back into it now, Scott. Now that all the big spenders are not in the game, you know, you might be able to start picking them up at decent prices.
Wasn't it the cheap versions?
Yeah, it was just like a budget.
Yeah, because I'm sure like we used to have a spa down the road from me, and I'm sure I used to go in bar and he used to be stacked up, no, like in a little turn thing, and he used to have them in it on the counter.
That's right. Yeah. I think they're $3.99. I think they're $3.99, and I used to just hammer. Again, it was all like the newsagents. I used to go to a place called South Shields on a Saturday with me pocket money, 10p there on the bus, 10p back, and I used to go around all the shops, Woolworths, and look at all the different games, and then fucking half the time I'd end up with one of them Codemasters ones with like 4 games on. So I'm like, oh come on, some of them have got to be decent.
Yeah,
and they never were. I wish I'd stuck to the hit squads a bit more. But back in the day, I probably used to buy more kicks, the US gold releases. Back then,
Hit Squads was kind of really late to the game, you know, because it was obviously all the Ocean and Imagine stuff and that. And for me, you know, I was already onto my Mega Drive and stuff like that by the time the Hit Squads come out. So for me, nostalgic wise, I've got more nostalgia for Master Sonic, Codemasters kicks. You know, I remember them really.
So, one thing I'm going to ask before I do forget, and that is a tiebreaker question. And the tiebreaker question was this: nearest guess, how many copies of every Sonic game has ever been sold? So, anything to do with Sonic the Hedgehog, where it's got Sonic in the title, how many games have they sold? So Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic Tails, Sonic fucking Generations, Sonic, you name it, all of them, over all the systems, added together, how many Sonic games have been sold?
Shit.
So have a little think about that. Anyone in the comments, if you've got any ideas without Google?
It's going to be a big number.
Yeah. And there's an awful lot of shitty Sonic games out there, isn't there?
Well, surely you've got to be looking. I'd say 500 million.
500 million, Scott. How about you?
I think lower than that. I'm going to say 160 million.
You were going to be blown away. All Sonic games, all Sonic related games that have been sold on all systems across the world adds up to 1.14 billion copies.
Whoa! That's crazy.
Yeah. John, I was thinking, should I say a billion? I was thinking, no, it can't be that, eh? Yeah.
I know, but when you think there's 7 to 8 billion people in the world, that's like one copy of Sonic to every like 5 or 6 people, or 8 people.
That's mental, isn't it?
But I suppose if you think of it, I would imagine every person that bought Sonic 1 would have bought Sonic 2. Probably 3/4 of them would have bought Sonic 3.
Yep.
I suppose if you think of it like that.
I can remember back in the 90s, I can't remember what the TV program was, but they were doing like a statistic thing, and more children on the planet knew who Sonic the Hedgehog was and Mario over Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck.
Yeah.
And I can remember it being a massive thing because, you know, our parents and us as well, when we were really young, it was all about Mickey Mouse, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm sure, wasn't it like on Bad Influence or something like that? I'm sure I remember something like that. Yeah.
Well, we did have some great guesses. 100 trillion, 328.1 million, 200 million. Oh, Pete's so happy, man. There have been loads of Sonic, so much more than 160 million. And he was right. He was right. So yeah, so we did actually remember to do that for once. So yeah, we're coming to the end now. Scott's like thinking, "Fucking thank God, I can't wait to go to bed." But Steve, first of all, I'm going to thank you for putting up a fantastic show tonight, and I would like you to tell us and the people who are still struggling on at the end what you've got lined up for us next, mate. I have been watching a lot of your Master System challenges, which I always love. I have got a soft spot for the Master System. I really, really have.
I love the Master System, honestly. Absolutely love it. And it's great to see now. No, it seems to be having like a little mini revival. It's like everyone seems to be into it now. And fair play to Ollie, the boy on YouTube, Twitter, 8-Bit Boy UK, it started the Master System challenges. It's fucking great now just to come up. Yeah, I know, just just grab a game off the shelf and no player. And like I said, because you've got other people playing it then, just watching your videos is brilliant. So this week's one was Hang On. So I got record my run of that. So I think I'm putting that up on Friday, I think. I'm not sure what else I got then. I'm thinking about doing, because all the top 10 videos have been going round lately. I was thinking
I started a bit of a thing there, like, didn't I?
I know, yeah.
And do you know what? I've never done any. The only one I've done was me top 10 favorite retro systems.
Yeah.
But all the rest, I'm just like, oh, I don't know. There's just far too many of them. So I was like, I'll just let everyone get on with it. Like, I don't know. And plus,
what I think about
some of the systems haven't got 10 games that belong to the system. Not anymore.
What I think about doing is do like a top 10 games, though, from like 2000 onwards. From there, because I bet there's probably someday that if people did do like responses with it, I wouldn't have played. So it'd be good to get like a newer sort of perspective. Because normally when you do a top 10, it's normally a lot based on nostalgia, isn't it? It's more back when you was a kid.
What about that as well? Rainbow Islands for the Master System. Oh, excellent conversion.
Yeah.
Got that by you somewhere. Oh yeah. Behind our shelf today.
It is a fantastic game though. It really is.
Definitely.
Is that one of the ones that you've got to complete? There's like about 3 different endings depending on how you complete the game, I think. I'm sure that was a question that we had on before.
Yeah.
Bubble Bobble's one as well, made on the Master System. That's got
might have been,
different endings, haven't it?
There might have been Bubble Bobble. Like, they're all made by the same guys, right?
Yeah, Rainbow Island is Bubble Bobble 2, really, isn't it?
It was like a generic sequel.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. So many good games on the Master System that don't get the attention that they should.
Yeah, I mean, for me, Alex Kidd in Miracle World, the one that came built in, was that the one that was built in there? Yeah, that's many hours on that. And then obviously the other game I had was the Ninja, which is just like, I'm on.
What?
I've nearly got, where you're going up the mountain and you got the 3 guys at the top. I'm there. I'm almost getting there. So I will complete that game one day if it's the last thing I do. Yeah, I love a bit of Master System. And Scott, how about you? Obviously, it's the end of the month, beginning of a new month, so things will be happening. Things will be going into the works, and Swap Shop as well.
Yeah, we've got YouTube of the month. We've got Swap Shop. I've been doing a lot of live streams, usually on a Friday night at about 9 o'clock. Just chilling, playing some games. I've got
stressing a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to get it.
Well, it come to light that I thought I was almost there with the complete Mega Drive set, and live last Friday,
I remember that.
Addy Sneaker Freak asked for 2 games, and I had neither of them. I couldn't. It's blown my mind. I've pulled out the whole Sega wall, and I am them 2 games.
Even me, when I watched it, and I explained to her, and she was like, "What is the chances of that?" And I'm like,
2 games, one after the other, and I was just like, "What the hell?" The thing is Fantasia. I worked out. I had Fantasia Japanese, but the other one, World of Illusion, I can remember buying it. I know who I bought it off Galaxy Sega as well, but can I find it? I cannot find it. So
I just found it.
Yeah. So, I was about to film. I was very close in filming my Mega Drive final countdown, but that's going to have to be delayed.
Are you going to do it in like a just a? Well, I don't suppose you want to tell us anyway, but I was wondering if it's going to go down in bits, or are you just going to do one big episode with like Bosch? There you go.
I was going to do because
we're going to have to watch and find out.
Because it was in single digits, I was just going to bosh them all out, but I don't know now because I keep finding games.
They're going to 12. No, well, whatever.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Sham Zombie on a retro.
There's people unsubscribing like as we speak right now. Fuck this. Fucking unsubscribe. No, I really enjoyed tonight, guys. It's been absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed the quiz. And in 2 weeks tonight, we have a secret unknown person who's going to be taking
Why is this a secret? You got me real
because this person said to me there was a gap, and this person approached me and said, I'll take him on, but you can't say anything about who it is.
Dylan.
And I was like, okay.
If I guess it right,
I can't turn around and go, oh yeah, okay, it's Dylan.
but if I'm guessing Dylan Hyper Trigger X, or he's a clever guy, he would challenge.
Are you just going to start smashing through channels here? Yes.
I'm just trying.
You'll never guess it.
Oh, do I know him?
I think you'll know of him.
I'll know of him. I don't know him personally.
Well, I'm not. Well, maybe you do. I mean, I don't know.
I can't wait to see what it is now.
Well, 8:00 in 2 weeks' time, we will find out who it is, guys. That's if I haven't been sent away on a course by work, because I'm looking at courses and shit and stuff. So I'm hoping that doesn't intervene, but it might. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I'm reading the comments. Sorry, I'm laughing. Metal Jesus, Larry Bundy.
His special uncle. Oh dear.
Special uncle.
I guarantee it's definitely not Larry Bundy Jr. As great as that would be, especially seeing as like watching a lot of his stuff recently has been inspirational to some of the questions, but it won't be next time. But do you know what? It was really good crack tonight, and Steve, brilliant. Well done. Well done again.
Loved it, lad.
Scott, as always, thank you very much for making it happen. It's you guys that make it, so thank you for coming on. So I'm just going to drop you into the background now. So Steve, again, thanks, and speak to you soon, mate, in the after show, which won't go on very long, Scott, honestly, mate, don't worry.
Nah, we're all right.
So, catch you later, Steve. And fucking, I'm never going to get rid of you, are we?
He was his dark horse. So is Steve. Though he's before. I'll be happy if I get 5 right. Yeah.
He was good.
He was very good on that last round. That last round, he was very good.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good quiz. Really decent. As I was going to say to everyone, I look forward to watching Scott and Lee, the Retro Chef, on Saturday on the Swap Shop, which is my absolute must-view Sunday. Viewing.
Sunday.
Did I say Saturday? Oh my god!
Yeah, you did.
Saturday I'm at like a festival all day, so I might not be having the obligatory bottle of red wine on Sunday. So got some great deals on the last one. So there's still a few things to tie up, but got some fantastic things from Fob, like some Spectrum games. Like
he's got some great stuff, hasn't he? Yeah.
But today, well, actually, a couple of days ago, there was something that I know that he's been looking for, and I seen it come up, and I bought him it and sent him it because, like, he deserves it. He sends out so much good stuff
He
to
does.
people, and he doesn't even ask for money half the time or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, do you know what? It's about time someone repaid his favour. So
Totally.
I know it's something he wants, and I can't wait to see his little face. But yeah, so we'll see you on Sunday, Scott.
Yep.
So yeah, thanks for coming on, and yeah, the next one's going to be fun. Definitely going to be fun.
You've got
I'm
me
going to look forward
thinking
to
now.
it.
That's bugging
Good.
me now. I know who it is.
So that'll be 2 weeks tonight, mate. So hopefully, as long as everything goes okay, she'll see you there.
See you there.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
Night, guys.
So, guys, that was definitely quite an epic quiz, and the last 2 episodes have really pushed Scott to the absolute max. And I'm telling you what, I think the next one, he's definitely got his work cut out. I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's one of the matchups that I was hoping could happen one day, and we're definitely going to get it. And I genuinely can't wait to let you guys know who it is. But you're going to have to wait for 2 weeks, and believe me, it's going to kill me not seeing it as much as anyone. But it's that time, guys. It's late on a Wednesday, and from me, it's goodbye. I hope you enjoyed it.